Juan, what up YouTube? How you living? I hope everybody's day is going amazing. My day is going beautifully. This video is going to be a little different. I haven't done a video like this in a while where I just come on here and just talk about myself and how I came to have the perspectives I have on things in life, right? So I thought, what better time than doing a video right now? The end of the year is coming around. In church, they talking about Christmas. We just are closing in on 700 subscribers, so I'm like, there's a lot of things going on. There are going to be a lot more people that are going to come visit. Why not kind of just give a little more in-depth background for myself? So boom, the self-development thing, this is all I really preach in all of these videos. How did this come about? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a very long story as short as I possibly can. I graduated high school early. Didn't know I was gonna graduate. Graduated. I entered college, picked a major that I didn't really know much about, but the people, around me did. So I went with the flow, and to my surprise, not really. I did not end up liking what I was doing. Did not enjoy it. And the summer came around. I really didn't know what I was gonna do. Actually, it was the end of the fall semester, and it was Christmas break. I'm like, I don't know, like, you feel me? Maybe I'll talk about changing majors. I don't know. And I got presented with an opportunity during this time, and COVID hit. So, to leave the state I was living in, grew up in, was raised in my whole life, to go work with my cousin that I was raised with as well, and just to experience a different part of life, right? Being on our own for the first time, just depending on ourselves and working, and we took the opportunity. When I took the opportunity, I didn't enroll back in school, although it was all online. I didn't enroll back that semester. He did. He was in school while we were working. Work turned out to have literally a 12-hour shift, 10 hours of downtime. Like, so I'm watching him do his schoolwork. I'm like, bro, productive. Like, man, I gotta find something that is not playing video games and watching the whole Blacklist over and over and over again. Like, nah, I can't do that. So what I decided to do was, just so happenstance again, of course, somebody DM me on Instagram, hit me with the, you gonna say the okie doke. Hey, at the time, hey, I thought it was everything that I had needed. Hey, I got this opportunity for you, bro. I need to get you on this call, check this out. I think you'd be really good at. So I'm like, okay, cool. Hop on the call. I'm not gonna lie, I was super intrigued by what was said on this call. So for those of you who don't know and didn't pick up what I was saying, I traded Forex, and I did the whole putting people on thing and groups and posting about it and jumping in DMs. Hey, yes, I was one of those guys, you feel me? How did I get there? I got on the call, I was super intrigued. So at this point, I'm telling y'all, my cousin doing something, I'm just working. I'm already used to doing stuff like school, and the job I had before, I'm actually having a lot of stuff to do. This is just like boredom at its finest, even though I'm working. So I'm like, bro, it's one of these perfect things to do. I got the bread for it. Let me just see what it's about. So because I was intrigued, I said, you know what? I'm going to treat this stuff like school. I'm going to study. I'm going to be on these books. I'm going to treat this like I'm trying to get all A's this semester, and I'm going to just see where it goes. I had no idea what was going to happen. I'm only focused on these charts and all of this bread y'all talking about, right? So I dive in. So one of the first things they like, hey, you got to be on every training if you want to see real success in here. You got to follow these steps. You got to do exactly what we say. You got to keep showing up. You got to post, show your face 10 times. You got to talk about this. You got to talk about that. I told myself when I started this, I'm not letting up. I'm giving it all I got. I'm going to treat this like I want to have straight A's this semester, and I don't want nothing less. I ain't even questioning. I'm boom, posting. I'm on the charts, I'm on these trainings, I'm watching these videos. Man, these people had me order a book. First big stupid, a thick book on self-help. I'm like, I never heard of self-help. Like, what is this? Think and Grow Rich. They said we're gonna read this book every day in the morning. So what these trainings was, the first like 2 to 3 trainings of the day wouldn't even talk about making money or trading. It was about growing a connection with the Most High, It was about writing goals down to him. It was about talking to him daily. It was about talking to him in appreciation for the things, but also in the sense that you already have them. It was talking about that without him inside of your life, none of these things will last forever. They'll be temporary, and just as quick as you got them, they'll be gone. So they're saying all of these things in these trainings, and they're saying all of this in these trainings. And maybe it was just through the Most High, but the people, the specific group that I was around, like, this was like one of their main focuses. Like, they preach this self-development thing so much, bro. Like, we would have like whole meetings, like outside of the meetings that the big entire group would have with. We would have sub meetings on self-development and self-help. We like read another book, The Four Agreements. I had never heard of that book. Now I gave it to my mama because of these folks, and she loved the book. I didn't suggested this book to somebody else. She didn't really like it as much, and just through increasing my connection with the Most High, some of the stuff that she brought to light kinda was on, you feel me? But still, nonetheless, I brought this book up, and it was able to affect people, you understand, in a positive light, the things that they took from it, for the most part. But I just say all of this to say, like, it wouldn't have happened without these folks. Now, of course, if you don't know the fall of Forex, right? So, long story short, there's two sides to make money. So there is that trading, that chart, you see that going up and down like stocks and all of that. And there's the residual income side. It's called digital marketing, right? There's two sides. Now, naturally, you don't want to tell anybody about how you're making money if you yourself haven't made money, if you haven't learned the charts. That's how you go in there and think, right? Well, some people would use, I'm just putting in the middle because the platform or the people that were promoting it were like their own group. So you would enter through this group and they would teach you about these two ways to make money. So anytime I point to the middle, I'm talking about that group. So there were some members in the group because it's anybody could get in. It's no what you call that, when you apply for a job, like, it's no interview, no nothing like that. You want to be a part of this, okay, you're one of us now. Simply put, you pay your little fee and you're in. So there were some people who saw the residual money, and it could be up to hundreds of thousands of dollars residually on autopilot every month, right? People, long story short, were in here and saw this, but knew that they had to use this being the charts and all of that as a vice to get people to sign up and become under here. So there were also people at the same time who were saying, you know what, which I can honestly say was myself, I'm not going to get anybody in this group and tell them about this until I personally have made money with this. And that's the route I took. I joined the group, learned for a long time, lost money for a long time, consistently made money, put people on, show people how to make money. Boom. You feel me? But there were also people in there at the same time who would do that. Is what I said that to say that. Who would get in and learn how to make money, and, you feel me, then put people. Last group of people, that's what I really meant to say. Excuse me, and I'm not editing that out. Third group of people is people who came in and sunk themselves so far into the system, which I thank the Most High that I didn't, that they literally would just do every single thing verbatim what these folks would say. And I think that was kind of scary. Those people mixed with the people who intentionally were doing bad, just it calls for just as quick as that thing to go up to come down. It calls for a lot of the people to do wrong by the ways that, if you pay attention, y'all are literally teaching, right? But anyway, there were people that came into the system, took everything what they said verbatim, which was more than likely people are going to tell you, hey, people are going to eventually make money. So, hey, you learn the charts, keep learning, but you can also have people join while you're learning. Don't hinder their success. Don't be 2 years ahead of them, finally make money, then put them on. Now they got to go through them 2 years of downfall before they ever get up with you. No, let them join. Let y'all both make 2 years worth of losing money until y'all finally hit it. Now y'all know what y'all doing. You feel me? I hope that made sense. Some people preached it like that, you feel me, because they looked at Forex and trade and this whole realm of making money as the answer to life, and people that really believe that sometimes messed over individuals. So boom, that was my long story short story long, whatever. Hope I wasn't too, you feel me, on it. But I say all of that to say those people and the people that I specifically was around engraved self-development in me so bad that after I was done Forex, like, I dove deeper into that as hard as I could. Like, Like, I'm talking about reading self-help books on my own, like listening to people like Jordan B. Peterson's biblical series. I don't know it verbatim, any one of them, but I've heard it's like 19 of them, and they're like an hour and a half a piece. I've listened to them like 3 times, 4 times over, just in the gym, just listening to it. Excuse me, I'm just about to finish his second set of 15 rules, you understand, or 12 rules, you dig? Like, listening to like anybody who could, what's his name? That's where I get this paradigm shift thing from, man. What's buddy name? Bob Proctor. That's an OG right there. Shout out Bob Proctor. You know, rest in peace to them for sure. But yeah, people like that, bro. Like, you feel me? They just completely changed my whole perspective on how much control I have on my life, and how much control the way that I think, and how much control the Most High, having a connection with Him, holds over my success, bro. I would have never imagined. And I'm gonna end the video off by saying this. Sometimes I do feel like it'd be a blessing within a curse, because I feel like I'm super grateful that they put me on to some of the things I didn't know. But I can't help but wonder at times, and I don't sit here and just ponder on it and lose myself over it, but sometimes it starts coming to my mind, like, you know how they say sometimes it's better not to know than to know, you feel me? Like, if I would have just lived life going about it without knowing the things that self-development had taught me, where would I be? I can't help but think I would be in a worse place than I am now, but there's always something in the back of your head like, well, maybe also the fact that you know what you're doing now, some of the stuff you did or didn't do, you probably would have done or wouldn't have done now. You feel me? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, I get that up to Most High though, bro. I really just been yapping, son. I ain't mean for this vid to be that long. Hopefully I could cut it out or do something, bro, because 12 minutes is ridiculous. But anyway, that's how self-development started making sense to me, and why I just dove in it so long, and why I believe wholeheartedly now that there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing this until the day you leave this earth. Without further ado, I have nothing more than that to say besides through Him, you'll conquer it all through Him. It was already done. I'm out of here.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see